who's gotten me to this point is God. You know, His grace that has saved me from many of deaths. But it's my wellness everywhere. You know, I'm not just good at one thing. I'm good at several things.
This fight, do you see the winner of this fight being the one that deserves the fight with Woodley?
If the winner of this fight is not fighting for the title, this sport has taken a drastic turn for the worse, and it'll just only get worse from here.
You know, and you say that Luke Rockhold recently was talking about the middleweight division and his thoughts on that. That it's, he didn't say a clown show, but it's, you know, it's not
a bit of a circus, yeah.
That it, you know, basically that. Are you worried about that in the welterweight division too?
Of course, I'm always worried. I'm the hardest. I'm the dude that's had to work the hardest in this whole fucking roster, man. I came over from Strikeforce. They didn't give me no freebies, nothing. It was like if I had just made my pro fighting debut, I had to start from the very bottom, work myself here. 13 plus fights to get to where I'm at now. I already had a beautiful career before that. I had gone to Japan and beat world champions, ex-world champions, gone to Strikeforce and did an ass-whooping seminar over there. I had to work more than anybody, so I know that easily they could just be like, you know what, Masvidal, for some reason we don't want him to fight for the title yet or now. So that's always in the back of my mind, you know. It's just, if I beat Maia and I'm not the one fighting for the title, maybe this is not the sport for me.
I mean, what would you do? You just hold out for the title fight?
So I'm not really about holding out either, because I like to compete, I like to fight, you know. At that time and moment, you have to think with your head and not with this. So I'd have to sit down with my management team and decide. But if that's the course of action that they would take, if they could find somebody to put them over me after me beating Maia, I don't know. It's just kind of like, like I said, maybe this isn't the sport for me, you know. Or maybe at this time and place, you know. Maybe they should send me back to the past where guys used to just fight and not worry so much about whole shit, like being on social media all day long and fucking not training and stuff and posting what they're eating and where they're gonna go for the nightclubs and what they did for the weekend, and not worry about getting out there and running those miles and lifting weights and doing what you gotta do to be a fighter and be complete.
Do you think this is, you know, the so-called money fights has hurt the sport in a way, do you think, with the fans? No,
the money fights haven't hurt the sport in a way. It's just other things have hurt the sport in a way, I think. You know, I'm not exactly what has... you know what, I'm going to plead the fifth, man, because I could say a lot of things that might get me in trouble, so I'm going to just plead the fifth, man.
All right, so say you get past Maia, what is it about Woodley that you see that you can beat him?
There's something in me that I feel I could beat any man walking this earth. If they breathe air and they bleed blood, I could beat them.